The Tormandy it is. All right, we got ourselves some experience.
Some levels.
2
points
for the squad. Mission summary.
Collectors confirmed as source of attacks on Freedom's progress. Quarian survivor Vitor returned with Tali Zora to the migrant fleet. Will examine his Omni-Tool data for anything useful.
Son of a bitch, Resident Evil Village was the best one. That really was. No, that one was clean. Because the VII turns into it. But you see, but it's not even the VII though, because the word village is not VIILAGE. So it's a design thing. If you hide the design inside your lettering, you're fine. But if they spelt it village to force the Roman numeral, then fuck you. You know? Similarly, if you have an X at the end of something to try and make it 10, then you just go with the edgy route. That's the closest you're gonna get is Resident Evil Village. But then I remember I also predicted that the follow-up to Village would be, because like after VII is a Roman numeral, what comes next? 9,
IX,
right?
Yeah.
So then the next game will be called Resident Evil 6. And the IX will be highlighted because it's Resident Evil 9.
Oh my god. Jesus. Your brain is rotting right now.
What are you talking about? This is the greatest.
Rotting live.
Canon shit. Pay me. That one's free.
Nobody wants it. Discount it.
Heavy weapon upgrade. Capacity goes up. That's nice. Too late.
Don't.
Power cell technology used by heavy weapons is fairly old, but we can be improved by rebuilding the core with more modern components, such as slowing it down with fucking reloading. These improvements allow standard power cells to yield more shots per power cell and allow more total shots to be fired. You're lucky I can't rename the goddamn ship in the game, like a character in an RPG. And so Iridium found.
Cool.
Oh, look at that! It's the fucking periodic table for it as well.
They give it to us this time. Cool.
Huh. Is that where it came from, dude? Did you pick it from this game? That would make sense. It's much more emphasized. Yeah, casual. Nah, you just happen to like it beforehand. Okay. Those are not the scars I gave her, nor the blush.
Nope, there was no scar at the character creation.
Yeah. I gave her scars in the original.
Welcome aboard the new.
I don't like the way that blush is hitting. It looks a little weird.
I've been looking over the dossiers.
Too late now, I
strongly
guess.
recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Mm-hmm. This is my ship.
Scars might be a renegade thing, like dark side corruption.
Ah, okay.
You can turn it off later if you don't like it.
Well, it's no. The scars are fine. I just because I put there's one of the initial options was like a face soul, like a cheek thing. But look at my rosy ass cheeks from this. Like maybe it's just the lighting, but I look like a fucking whatchamacallit, like an old 50s kind of character with the big rosy cheeks. It's a bit weird. It's my ship.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
What? What? AIs?
Perform Harkness test.
Excuse me? No, hold on a minute. That's not a VI, Reggie. That's an AI.
Yeah, it's intelligent.
That's a fucking problem.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system.
The
Your distrust is logical,
Reapers!
Shepard. unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice, nothing more.
The thing that is going to kill us all. That is the walking example of why it is a bad idea to go down this road.
Bad idea forever? Forever, ever?
I mean, look, the Geth are a first step towards a bad idea. That show us that, like, okay, there's a range of AI that we can handle that are a good idea, right? And there's the level that is like a pen and paper all the way up to VI seems to be the limit. And then you go AI, and then you go AI from Geth level, and then at the far end is fucking Reaper level.
Yeah.
You tell me you want to throw a stone somewhere in between there and hope it lands on something nice?
I'm willing to take the chance.
Okay, well...
How will it work if you don't try?
What's happened in the last 2 years? What's going on?
Give
Why
me a
are we... What are we doing here?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
If this were fucking Call of Duty or Titanfall, I would be way hard on the AI train. But in the world of Mass Effect, it's a fucking problem. It's the problem.
Ooh.
Okay. This is where we do it.
The elevator. To access the other decks. Captain's quarters. Personal cabin to customize your appearance. Tech lab. Acquire the Professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment.
Alright. I am an old man waking up like Captain America going, what the fuck is going on with you kids? When I went to sleep, AI was the worst thing in the world. It was a huge problem. What's going on? Someone sit me down and explain it. Yeah, we got 4. Alright, charge is going up.
Alright, where are you going to put your last point? Can you even put your last point? You're going to save it.
It's gonna itch. It's gonna burn a hole in my pocket. Now that I'm using it, though, yeah, we're gonna wanna build out Assault Mastery.
Yeah.
ASAP. At the end of this route, we get Destroyer and Champion.
You can evolve into one of those.
Those are options. This is true. One of the following. Right. You get to pick one of these 2 routes to go. I noticed that my conversational skills are not on this list.
Yeah, indeed. You can't charm or intimidate.
Curious about that. Alright. It's all Paragon and Renegade.
You're more Paragon.
Your conversation into so all of your ability to make it. It's not about having the amount to even have to see the option and then being able to say it. It's all in where you're at. I see. Well, that explains why mixing is bad. Because then you're just going to be shy on both accounts. Oof. Okay. Is that better? That feels less flexible, and as a result, that feels worse. That's a little more rigid, unfortunately.
Doesn't it like force 2 different playthroughs or like different ways to approach the game?
It sounds like it. Yeah. Now the question, of course, is like how many options are gonna like how bad is that gonna get? Because like essentially like Red Shepard wouldn't work in this context. You can't ping pong.
Nope.
And that means more playthroughs end up being uniform by being either full blue or full red. Therefore, the experience is much more streamlined and similar and linear, which overall I don't think is a good thing. I think if you have to make a more linear outcome because of that, that sounds like it's not for the best. More freedom is better. Okay. Unless it's not as bad as we're being made to believe here.
With elaborate secrecy, Cerberus labored for years to build a new, superior Normandy. The vehicle's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. The new Normandy features greater space in living quarters, research laboratory, observation deck, and cargo bay. Its shuttle can make landings the Normandy cannot attempt. In addition to tight beam communicators, Normandy's Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with the elusive man. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence AI coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. Potential upgrades are numerous. The airframe could support additional armor and an axial mass accelerator. The thrusters could support recent advances in fuel technology beyond H2O2 chemical rockets. And the hull can mount double the standard number of kinetic barrier projectors, leaving space for stronger shields, easily sustainable via the new EZO drive core.
Okay. So, we know what you're going to want as soon as you wake up out of that coffin. And we've recreated your ship. Here you go. But when you press that comms button, it rings me up directly.
Yeah.
Because you're only talking to me. You press the Tim button to call Tim. That's it.
It's labeled.
Tom. So, I'm seeing some words here that the system, the Paragon Renegade choices, are not as strict in this legendary edition of the game compared to what they were on the launch version of Mass Effect. So perhaps the conversational choices will not be as rigid and punishing as a result.
Okay.
That's good.
A bit reassuring.
Because ultimately, what I would like, besides just having a good time playing this game, it's fun if you get something that's, again, unique to what we do. Like the first run being unique is cool, versus like if everyone has a kind of samey left or right run, up or down, kind of thing. So I like if we have a little more flexibility here. The last thing I would want is for us to kind of have a playthrough that resembles everyone else's playthrough. Especially if you're someone who like knows what's in there and you're like, oh well, what's the point?
Living beyond the Omega mass relay and the Terminus systems,
that's
the
what they look like.
Collector's species is glimpsed so rarely as to be taken for a myth by most in galactic society. In reality, collectors are human-sized insectoid bipeds and can resemble massive winged beetles. They are a terrifying force in the galaxy, responsible for the murder of hundreds of thousands. Collectors generate permanent stasis fields around themselves, creating nightmarish red-shifted energy fields. In battle, they hold position whenever possible, relying on their aggressive biotics and nearly limitless power. Several types of bipedal collectors have been identified, including minions, defenders, zealots, assassins, and artillery operators. Acting together, collectors have imprisoned entire cities in stasis. While no definite forensic accounting exists to explain the fate of those imprisoned, leading speculation is that victims are harvested for scientific experimentation and neurobiological repurposing.
Why was this Where the fuck was this one game ago? Why were all the links red when I clicked on them? Where was this wiki entry before then? What the fuck?
It was a stub that was being revised.
Yeah. This sounds very threatening and very important. A terrifying force with permanent shields. Bug-like, human-sized. And, like, I don't know if they're, like, individual or not, but limitless power doesn't sound too good either.
Lesser races.
Stop them, though. Stop them.
Alright. Oh, you got a bunch of missions. Travel to the Zakara Ward on the Citadel, input the password Silence is Golden at Kasumi's Hacked Ad Terminal.
Oh, okay.
Zahid Masani. Travel to Omega and pick up the infamous mercenary Zahid Masani. Request a meeting with the council. Talk to Arya at Afterlife for information about Mordin Solus. Travel to Corlys in the Emir system. Omega in the Sarabatic system and find Archangel. Go to the prison ship Purgatory, pick up the convict.
Okay. And of course, yes, up top is the actual breakdown. Let me just take a quick look here. Okay, so Cerberus has determined that an alien race called the Collectors is attacking human colonies or assembling a team to stop threat to humanity. Kasumi Goto, master of stealth and infiltration, skilled hacker, and information specialist, operates completely off the grid, no criminal record. Kasumi Goto is the most famous thief in the galaxy. She's the best. Trained in the arts of stealth and infiltration, she's acquired artifacts and information from all over the galaxy, and yet maintains a completely clean criminal record, awaiting a rendezvous with Shepard on the Citadel at the Zakara Ward. Zaid Masani, an expert in both personal and small unit combat, unparalleled mercenary soldier and bounty hunter, known for a willingness to get the job done no matter the cost. Zaid Masani is without a doubt the most feared mercenary and bounty hunter in the galaxy. Services have been retained by Cerberus at an extremely high cost. He is currently awaiting pickup on Omega. While they were never completely supportive before, it may still be worth contacting the Council and informing them of recent events.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Anderson at this point, so... Dr. Mordin Solus, a biological weapons expert, light weapons training with Solarian Special Task Group. The STG. Dr. Mordin Solus is a Solarian biological weapons expert whose technology may hold the key to countering Collector attacks. Currently operating in a medical clinic in the slums of Omega. Do those happen to be Krogan slums by any chance? Is it a quote-unquote medical clinic, is it? They sterilized them. Dr. Okir, millennia of combat and strategic experience. Rumored familiarity with Collector technology. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. Okir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He currently is in a Blue Suns camp on Corlys, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Okay. We got another Krogan we can go talk to. Archangel, small unit tactical expertise, Omni-tool expert, and noted sniper. Archangel's a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. He's responsible for high-profile attacks on gang leaders on Omega, and likely can be found there. And the convict, Jack, no last name known. Exceptional biotic ability. Note criminal background, currently in custody. Jack is rumored to be the most powerful human biotic ever encountered. Very little additional data regarding Jack is available, except that the subject has a history of violence and should be approached carefully. Currently, Jack is being held on the Turian prison ship Purgatory. Cerberus has negotiated for the prisoner's release. Okay. Now, osmosis and impossible to avoid knowledge has me aware of the fact that Jack seems like a pretty cool person that I might like to have on my team.
Okay.
So I'm going to want to go meet them. However, I also am interested in meeting another Krogan and seeing what someone who's not Rex has to say about Krogan-related matters. So these two stand out to me as interesting things because I'm just interested in the Krogan in general.
Okay,
They're fucking interesting.
Which mission sends you to Omega?
1 second. Project Firewalker, Rosalie Lost, Cerberus's Project Firewalker, has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers and prototype planetside exploration vehicle, vehicle. When it went missing, Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs as to the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. Travel to Ziona, Elista, Ismar Frontier. Search for the Hammerhead prototype vehicle and any signs of doctors. Case and Oloy. Normandy crash site. The Alliance found the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on planet Alcura. They've asked that a monument be placed on the site and any sign of the remaining 20 missing crew members be recovered. Yeah. Travel to Alcura, Amada, Omega Nebula, and explore the crash site of the Normandy. Absolutely. If they were still there after 2 years, that'd be kind of fucking wild. But we should go figure out what the fuck happened. So you were saying Omega? There's a couple of times Omega came out. It came up in response to the Veteran.
And the Professor and the Archangel, right?
This doesn't say... Yeah, this says Omega. This doesn't. And this does. And this does not. So yeah, those three do. Is that because going to Omega first was something you were going to suggest?
Yeah, I would suggest going there first. It would be a good thing to get a few extras.
That's none of the things I wanted. I pointed out two, and none of those things are there.
Yeah, I would suggest waiting on the Okir mission.
Okay. Okir? What's the tip?
Directly, I would say wait on Okir.
Okay.
But Omega is pretty useful if you want to unlock more possibilities and potential for your team and your character.
Save the thing I want for last, huh? Motherfucker. Alright.
You want to go talk to people?
I do want to go talk to people.
Who's the new crew, you know?
Damn it. I hate that. I want that shit. You gave me I got a goddamn Mega Man 2 selection screen, and then a bunch of shit got grayed out right quick. Like, but that's Storm Eagle! Have you seen have you heard his music?
Yep, it gets you in.
What the fuck?
It gets you in.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
Hello? What's up? So this is interesting because this is not like top right and then bottom right. So this is usually neutral, but is this in this case just being straight up blue or red? You know?
Mm-hmm. But this time it's just regular chit chat.
But like, I guess I'm wondering, like, is it in fact just like blue or red, but red is always red is now sometimes being placed in the middle? Or is this in fact just blue or neutral? Yeah, this is blue or neutral. Yeah, okay. There you go. All right. Hello.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Sure.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Are you happy?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Okay, relax.
Wow, she heard the legends.
Hold on a minute. What do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
Okay.
Yeoman is not her name, it's her position? Yeoman.
I don't know what a yeoman is.
I am turning to Google. I've never heard that word before. A man holding or cultivating a small landed estate, a freeholder, a servant in a royal or noble household, ranking between sergeant and groom, or squire and page. Good, hardworking, valuable work that someone does to support a cause or a team. A yeoman's work. We're learning today. Alright. So, we're going to lose people. She's here to basically be the social worker. Keep your goddamn distance. You're a counselor.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
So, you could be nice to
Don't
her.
analyze me! Get out of my head!
You could be nice to her.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
We got a head shrinker on board, huh?
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Cool. Alright, Kelly.
Kelly. Yeah, when she said call me Kelly, I should have been like, no. Controls examine. Is that a prompt from way far away? Joker.
What up?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Just copying just now. Let's give it to be true. It's not the Normandy. It's the Normandy.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
I wonder if... Yeah, I'm curious if, like, AI has in fact been accepted, or if this is just Cerberus
Upgrades are messing with
doing...
our inertial skew, compensating.
If this is just Cerberus doing, like, the dirty that the Alliance never would anyways, you know? Because it's like, has AI gotten better in the last 2 years?
It takes skill to make a ship bank in a
Barely.
vacuum. Don't think it doesn't.
Or are we just on a fucking black market ship?
Yes, Shepard.
Let's talk about
Eliminate
you.
thread.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Huh.
What's your job?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
I don't like that. Don't turn red. Don't turn red and stop talking sideways. It's weird. What functions? Oh, you keep an eye on us, huh?
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
And there you go.
Damn it, Edie.
Fuck this thing. What now? What now, Red?
Why you have Why do they have to be so cryptic and ominous? And
Okay, Red. Oh, you like the AI. 5 seconds into that conversation.
Someone coded the AI to do that. Okay? Now I want to talk to that engineer.
It's being nice for bullshit reasons, and the moment the fucking the thing that needs to happen happens, execute order 66. Watch. Joker, what's happening? I don't know, Captain. I can't control the ship anymore. We're nosediving. It's taking us somewhere we don't want to go. Watch.
What are those? Are those Reapers? Oh no!
You know exactly what's going on there. Fuck that, man. Nah, dude.
Please be good, Edie.
And you're an AI inside and you got some secret shit that we can't fucking... Listen. I don't mean to talk about the backyard or anything, but I will have you know that the Valentines, like Ramlethal and Elfelt, were perfectly nice, friendly people up until the status of their mission that was secret to them was then revealed.
Right.
And unbeknownst to the very nice digital personalities that they held, they became evil like that.
Yeah, real fast?
Real fast.
I see. I see.
Trusting ass right over here. Talking to you from beyond the grave. Damn, is this what's happening inside her head? This is,
We're fighting.
This is the conversation happening inside Blue's head. What monitoring devices, then?
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing some people feeling Blue Williams.
Oh, word?
Some kind of feeling about the situation. I have you know that I have no problem whatsoever with alien races. Aliens are all good. They're welcome aboard.
Yeah.
No problems whatsoever. The current galactic threat to our lives and existence is an AI. We have issues until we can operate safely, knowing that that's not going to be a problem. I have no issues whatsoever with non-humanity. In fact, Blue's interested in continuing the conquest.
I see.
There's a little color book in the back pocket with a couple... It's burnt. The pages have been destroyed, but you can recover and see some check marks across the swatches.
Are you going to buy a new one just to like retranscript everything?
The RGB check marks on each of those boxes has been preserved. It's damaged.
Numbers.
It's damaged, but we can see and we can continue that colored legacy.
I see.
Please believe.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Okay, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of sick. You can just turn off the air in an enemy ship. Alright, hold up.
Respect it.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
Right?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Oh.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization. Put it out there.
Just throw it out there. Right? Just fucking, just look over at Joker. Tap the nose. Yeah. Yeah, alright.
Restricted functions? Like what?
You don't
I
know
do not
yet, right?
I
Yeah.
assume that when certain...
Alright.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What about Cerberus?
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Don't do that. I don't like that.
Talk to Tim. Don't talk to Edie. That's not her fault.
Don't show me those colors. I don't want to see that color. I want to see the nice, soothing blue.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Who's dead, right?
Was. Can't follow up on that. Wait, resources?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that
Oh,
question.
Miranda lost. What's the name of
The first guy?
Wilson?
Wilson.
Wilson was the
Wilson.
traitor. Yeah. Sorry, wrong son.
Can't tell me about the resources, huh? Okay. Yeah. No, Lawson is
Miranda.
a combini.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
And this is what it means to go off the Alliance control of the situation and into the fast, responsive, non-bureaucratic dark side of things. Alright. Okay. Resources structure of Cerberus building the Normandy, then.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
A block?
Motherfucker.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I don't like it. What's this room?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Okay. I don't like how you talk sideways. I don't like
all
that.
for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Edie, huh? Sounds like more of a Red Shepard problem.
I don't have a problem with Edie.
Sounds like a Red Shepard problem. Blue ain't got no Edie problem. And she's everywhere. You see, the joke was that Red Shepard was not ready for round 2. But Blue was ready for round 8. What is the positioning of everybody? Jacob, you're back here. Okay, what's
I
up?
didn't have time.
ED! ED!
I know. All right, just give me a moment. There's a refractory period, and then it works again.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. Damn, you got the wrong junk. Too bad about that.
Yeah, like you have to do anything. Fucking hell. Ridiculous. I'm doing everything anyway.
What up, boy?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
All right, stop.
Back in your pants there, Jacob.
Seriously.
Back in your pants. Neutral or bad, huh? Alright, listen, buddy. Listen, chill.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
Hold on a minute.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Yeah, well, do your fucking job, buddy.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright.
Renegade +4.
Keep it simple. Ooh. That's different.
That's a nice view. That wasn't there before.
No, it wasn't. Is Tally gonna be... Or she would be, like, right down in that corner over there. Okay. And this is where Exo Presley would be, but we gotta go see if there even is.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have I? Oh. Elevator is now dead center. Right behind the map. Okay, that's different.
On the panels for EDs say different stuff, apparently, about each room.
Oh, what is this room applies to each one, right? Okay.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage control efforts. While Normandy is flown from the bridge, during combat, the commanding officer issues orders from the CIC.
What's this
I see.
area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center.
That's all for now.
Logging you.
Shut up.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Okay, there we go. We actually have a proper conversation to have there. Oh, I can talk about you. Talk about your service, thoughts on the mission, opinion on the crew. Alright.
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Well, we don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel.
Damn.
That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Hold on a second.
I understand you made quite an impact after you left.
Like I said, it was where I met Miranda and got scouted by Cerberus. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel from the Batarian.
Okay.
The whole thing was hushed like they're good.
Interesting. Okay. We just don't talk about what happened? Alright, what's going on with you?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Oh, that tells you where you're at? Interesting.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.